Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyayifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese sizala sokhuluma ngazo ley'ncwadi esisuke sizifundile siy'xoxela laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bay'funde iy'ncwadi nalaba abasuke benqona nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews, ama-recaps, siphinde futhi sikhulume nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uyaqala ukujoyina namhlanje and you really like our content, ungakhohlwa ukuthi upress u-subscribe button la ngezansi. Uma ngabe ibhathini libomvu lisho ukuthi awukakazi uzusubscribe, kodwa mali-grey lisho ukuthi ususubscribe-ile. Ungakhohlwa phela ukuthi upress i-notification bell la eduze kuka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanti-ke if you are a subscriber but you also want to be a member of the channel, please press i-join button la ngezansi bese ulandela ama-instructions ukuthi ujoyine phela ube i-member ebalulekile la kwi-channel yethu. Guys, today it's a special day, you guys. I spent the whole day in the hospital namhlanje, but I'll do a video about it in my other channel because this was really about my daughter. I actually didn't get the greatest of news today, but I'll talk about it in my other channel. Please go and subscribe, guys. I'll make sure that I put it in the description below, a link to my other channel. So finally, you guys, finally, we find out who our reunion host is going to be. But I cannot say, you guys, if I'm impressed or not, because I really have to go and look at this person's work. I really have to go and look at his work. And for me to be able to even have an opinion on whether I like him for the show or not. But when the announcement was made, I was like, I'm not sure about this one, you guys. I think because this person is a comedian, and I just felt like, listen, we don't laugh, we don't play at the reunion. So I don't know if we'll be needing any jokes because we want to deal with serious stuff. So I'm not sure if if a comedian is going to be the right person for this job. And I'm like, okay, I hope with some jokes he'll put them aside because this is not gonna be his stand-up show. But anyway, guys, naike i-article ebhalwe Alicia Naidu for the South African Real Housewives of Durban, Donovan Goliath to host season 2 reunion. Donovan Goliath has officially been announced as the host of RHOD season 2 reunion, which airs on Showmax on the 6th of May. I guess, guys, this gives us an indication. It was one of the reasons that they were taking so long to shoot a reunion. They probably didn't have the host. I don't know what happened to Fat Joe, you guys. I don't know if Fat Joe watched our videos and saw that we didn't really like him for to host the show. Oh, Fat Joe, busy, Fat Joe, you know. So yeah, I really feel like the fact that they are only announcing the host of the show right now, when the reunion is like what next Friday, I think it's an indication that that was one of the things that was holding back the process yokuthi benze i-reunion was that they probably did not have a host. Hi, these producers, book the host right when you are still shooting the season so that you don't have these issues. Listen, you guys, Donovan, I know him as a comedian. I think he's got a brother or two brothers that they do this stand-up show together that I have seen. And to be honest with you guys, I really like stand-up comedy. I'm a stand-up comedy. I watch all of the videos of all of the South African comedians, on all of the shows, stand-up shows that are on YouTube for all of the South African comedians. But this is one of that show is one of the shows that I'm never able to finish because they are not that funny to me. That is just my opinion. But maybe you guys can go watch the show so that you can come back here and tell me what you think about him specifically and him hosting the show. But yeah, let's see what the article, if the article gives us any more information about him outside of him just being a comedian. South African comedian Donovan Goliath has just been announced as the Real Housewives of Durban RHOD Season 2 host. To which parts will be kicking off? Why are they repeating the same thing? And then it says, after teary water throwing finale, Season 2 of Real Housewives of Durban wraps up with a two-part reunion on the 6th and 13th May, hosted by Comics Choice. Comics Choice nominee Donovan Goliath. I guess this is his comment here. I've always been intrigued by this concept of this show, says Donovan. A well known comedian presenter, okay, he's also a presenter, MC, and facilitator who also acts in the hit film One Night Kwamxolisi. I've seen that. I must go and watch it. One Night Kwamxolisi. I've seen that show. Is it no Netflix or Showmax? I was excited to host the reunion because I really wanted to meet the wives and get to know more about this world from them. Listen, I have a problem with his statement. Him being the host of the reunion. Number one, I don't see anywhere where he says he's obsessed with the show. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see him saying that he's obsessed with the franchise, because if you're going to host Real Housewives of Durban, then you must be obsessed with all of the franchises, because you must know how they all work, and you must also understand and know how all of the reunions work. So I'm not sure if his statement really um, excite me to watch the reunion. Also, he says, I was excited to host the reunion because I really wanted to meet the wives. Listen, if you are a fan of the wives, you're not gonna do well. So Donovan, if you are watching this video, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch it. But if you are a fan of the housewives, that's why I say I could never host a reunion, because I would be so excited to meet all of the wives. So, guy, if he is the fan, then he might be too excited to meet them and might even get intimidated by them. So I don't know, like his reasons for being so excited to host the show. For me, I would have loved for him to say, listen, I watched the show from episode 1 to episode 12 and I saw what happened. So I have questions and I have things that I feel like I want clarified at the reunion. And there are people that I need to be held accountable. And this is the reason I want to hold the reunion. If he said that, it would excite me that he's going to host the reunion. But if he says he's excited, Donovan Nagazibugi reunion in Real Housewives, there's nothing exciting about reunion. So I don't know what you guys think about it. And then here, I guess this is the production company that said this. Donovan was the perfect host because he came with the right amount of humor. We don't want humor at the reunion. We do not want any kind of humor at the reunion, because things that happened during the season were not funny. And we need people to answer for them. We need people to give reasons for the stuff that they did during the season. We need people to go deeper. We need people to share about their lives. So I don't know if we really need humor. The right amount of compassion and the right amount of love for all of the ladies. And the storylines, what storylines? We all know that there were no storylines on Real Housewives of Devon, says Lady Drain Films executive producer Sam Kill. But then again, I'm not surprised, but this is something that is being said by the production company, because they themselves don't seem to even understand the what they're supposed to do when it comes to Real Housewives. So I'm not surprised that they're saying that. But I don't think that at the reunion you need any humor. I don't think that at the reunion you need any compassion. We need somebody that's going to be tough, and we need somebody that is not going to let go of issues when people decide that they don't want to talk about issues. By the end of the reunion, we need Latko to have explained things about Mr. Petal. So I don't know, you guys. I think that honestly, I mean, we have to accept that the production company, when it comes to this franchise, they really do not understand the assignment, and as a result, they are not going to hire somebody that understands the assignment for that reason. If your boss doesn't understand what your mission is as they hire you, it's unlikely that you will be able to meet the expectations of the viewers. It seems that the viewers understand more what the show is supposed to be like than the production company. So it's worrying me, you guys. It's worrying me. Honestly, I'm going to manage my expectations when it comes to this reunion. I'm just going to put my expectations as low as possible. They are going to be cracking jokes. Nobody's going to be held accountable. Nobody's going to be asked to apologize to nobody. Nobody's going to be asked to explain anything. I'm going to keep my expectations as low as possible so that I am not disappointed. And then, but some divides are going to be cemented and some bridges are going to be built. So it's a great reunion, Kelly continued. Season two, okay, no, now they're talking about something else, which we talked about already. Yeah, you guys, this is our host for the reunion. I don't know, Donovan, like, I don't know, like, if they've already shot the reunion already, oh, Lord Jesus. But as I said, you guys, I'm just going to not set myself up for disappointments. I'm going to set my expectations very low. I'm hoping that Donovan surprises me pleasantly so. But if he cracks more than two jokes at that reunion, I am cutting it. I'm not watching the rest of it because we can't have more than two jokes at the reunion of the Real Housewives of Devon. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you wanna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Minitanda.